All right, we're back with Lexi Thompson, an 11-time LPGA Tour champion, including the 2014 A&A Inspiration. Lexi has already visited the winner's circle this year with a win at the ShopRite LPGA Classic, runner-up finishes at the U.S. Women's Open and last week's Meyer LPGA Classic. So coming in on a roll with 3 straight top 2 finishes, competing in her 9th KPMG Women's PGA Championship, with a best finish of 3rd in 2015. I mentioned 3 straight top 2 finishes. That's a good feeling. Are you maybe playing some of the best golf of your career right now?
Yeah, I could say that. I've just been working really hard on my game, just overall in general, just trying to be more consistent, working on my ball striking. I went through a little bit of a rough patch where my ball striking wasn't to how I usually ball strike it out on the golf course. That's usually, the good thing about my game, and it's faltered a little bit, I would say in the beginning of the year maybe. And I've just been working so hard on my game just in general, and just to see it pay off, it means a lot to me, and especially to have the finish at the U.S. Women's Open and then winning at ShopRite. ShopRite's course isn't usually necessarily the golf course that I see myself winning at, but I just hit it well that week in the windy conditions, and it was all about just controlling your ball flight. So, and then finishing second last week. I love that event in general, just being in Michigan. It's one of our best events. So, yeah, to get good finishes at those events, it means a lot.
We know the change over to the claw grip that happened at the Women's Open. What else? And you mentioned you've been working on your game. What specifics are you working on to try and move it to the next level?
I would say with my ball striking, just, like I said, being more consistent, trying to get my miss not to be as far left or right as it was for a few weeks or so. I missed the cut in Kingsmill, and then I decided, I told my dad, I'm like, just change my flight, let me go home for a few days and just work with my dad for those 2 days. And those 2 days I probably put in 6 to 7 hours of just hitting balls and working on my game. And it was probably the best decision I made. Unfortunately I missed the cut in Kingsmill, but it definitely paid off with the next 3.
So you come in off the win. Now we come to Hazeltine, which is such a vaunted, well-known, historic course. What are your thoughts on this golf course? How familiar are you with it?
Well, I've just heard a lot of great things about Hazeltine and the history behind it and how many events have been played here. I haven't seen it yet. So today in the Pro-Am is actually my first look at it. So I've seen pictures and everything, and it looks like it's in amazing shape and a great layout. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Great. We'll open it up for questions. Please raise your hand. We'll bring a microphone in the middle to Chris.
Lexi, how much of the recent results can you give credit to the change in the claw grip and just how comfortable have you become with it?
Yeah, changing to the claw, it's definitely made a tremendous change in my putting. Like I said, my brother helped me change to that the Tuesday of the U.S. Women's Open, and I've always fought him on it because he's done the claw for quite some time now, and he's like, just try it out. It takes the right hand out of it. So, and ever since then, I feel so much more comfortable with it and just more relaxed over the putt, and I think that's what I needed the most.
Over here in the purple.
Since you played for such a long time, what's one thing you wish you'd been told as a young golfer? And in the spirit of the LPGA's Invite Her campaign, what's something that you wish you could tell a young girl trying to get into the game?
What I would tell girls trying to get into the game, kind of what I just told Ron, do something that you love. Find your passion at the young age or whenever you want to try to get into something. Find what you absolutely love and then just pursue that, because I think you'll be the most successful at whatever you love the most, because you'll have the drive to get into it and just the passion behind it, to work hard and be your best at whatever it is that you want to pursue. But for little girls that want to get involved with the game, I would just say have fun with it. There's so many great programs now that get kids involved in the game at such a young age, and I think it's so great to have kids around your age around you to do little contests or like PGA Junior League, play as a team, and I think that's what kids love the most. And I think people are really finding that out, like bringing them in as a team, making them experience the fun aspect of golf. And, then you get into the lessons and working hard. Of course, that goes into it. It takes a lot of hard work to be the best at what you do. But that goes into it. But you just have to make sure you have fun with it.
Beth Ann?
Lexi, you've won a lot of tournaments, but the way you won the ShopRite, making that putt on the last hole, how did that feel different, and how big was that putt for your confidence?
Well, it felt great to win it that way. I didn't know I had want it, obviously, at the time when I made that putt because I was still expecting her to make an eagle because you never know what can happen. It's a shorter par 5. So I played great all week. I didn't look at leaderboards. I didn't know where I was until 17's green. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, all right, well, let's birdie this last hole, if not eagle. But I was just trying to stay in my game and really just focus on my game and just not get ahead of myself. Go out there and just play relaxed. But it was great to win that putt. I told my caddy Benji on that last putt, I'm like, I'm not leaving it short. I'm not leaving it short. I'm getting into the hole. I'm going to try and make it. And as soon as I hit it, I'm like, oh, sit. I'm like, oh, sit. I wasn't expecting it to lip in because it was kind of a power lip in, but I'll definitely take it.
And then this has been a long stretch for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you under the weather? Is this allergies? How
Yeah, I know. Do I really sound this bad? I'm like, I know I have a weird voice to begin with, but I am. I'm a bit congested right now. I'm not feeling my best, but it's all good. I'll get over it. I'm taking some allergy medicine right now. I usually don't have allergies, but who knows?
It's that time of year, the
Yeah,
back
right.
row, and then over to Randall.
Lexi, has your career pretty much gone exactly like you thought it would 12 years ago? Half your life you've been doing this at this level?
I don't really know what I expected when I was 12 years old, what my career was going to look like. But, I knew at 12 this is what I wanted to do, be on the LPGA Tour and play against the best, if not be one of the best. And I knew I could do that as long as I put in the hard work. Then I did an online schooling and practiced 5 to 8 hours a day. And I knew if I put in the work and had a good attitude towards the game, it would pay off. And I'm happy to see that. And I'm just going to continue to work hard and improve on what I need to and just enjoy the ride.
Randall in the back, and then up to the camera row. Randall, there's a microphone coming.
You're on the brink of number one again. What have you learned in the past about what may help you in this situation get there, and what you want to avoid thinking?
To get to number one, honestly, I don't think about rankings at all. I know I'm number 2 right now, but I'm going into every event wanting to win. That's what we all want to do. We want to come out here, win, play our best golf, and I think that's what I've been doing the best at, is just focusing on my game and just not trying to force anything or thinking of the outside picture or results or anything. So I'm just focusing on myself and what makes me the happiest and what will make my game better and what I need to improve on. And I think that's all I can do. And wherever that takes me, it takes me.
The camera row, and then in front.
Lexi, I got 2 for you. First is Minnesota, it gets really cold here. This state has some unique characteristics. When you come here, what things stick out to you either about the culture, the geography, or just in general this state?
That's a loaded question. I don't know. I think I've been here once in my whole life. I honestly, I couldn't really tell you. I know it has a lot of history here, but I'm looking forward to this week and playing in the KPMG PGA Championship at Hazeltine. I've heard so many great things about the golf course, so honestly, I couldn't tell you much about the geography and history. I don't know. I'm just looking forward to this week and playing.
All right. And, on a completely different note,
Okay, good.
hole 16 looks like a par 4 that you can either be aggressive or maybe lay up and stay back.
Mm-hmm.
I know you haven't played, but in general, what aspects maybe come Saturday or Sunday? What variables do you have in mind, whether you're thinking about, I want to be aggressive on this hole, or I'm maybe going to take a more reserved approach?
I haven't seen the golf course yet, so I don't know the hole, but usually I play pretty aggressive. But it'll all depend. I think it'll depend on how I'm playing that day, what I feel comfortable with off the tee, or position-wise where I'm at. So, we'll see once I get to that hole, and then once I play these few practice rounds, I'll get a good feel of, either laying up is better or being aggressive. But, usually playing aggressive is the way to go for me.
Standing in the back.
Hi, Lexi.
Oh, okay.
You spoke about what you would say to the younger generation, but in addition to the championship, tomorrow is the KPMG Women's Leadership Summit, and the theme is Inspire Greatness. I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about a female in your life that's inspired you throughout your career.
I would say there's 2. Basically, on the golf side, it's Nancy Lopez. She's been my biggest role model just in the golfing world. she was my captain at the Junior Solheim Cup, and ever since then, she's always been a huge role model to me. Not only what she's done on course and her accomplishments, obviously, but just how she is as a woman in general and how she inspires others and how she's given back to the game. It is very inspirational to me, and I always want to be like her. Off the course, my mom. She's always inspired me just to be the best woman I can be and just to always be positive. I mean, she's been through so much, and she goes through everything that she's been put through with a smile on her face. And that kind of opens my eyes sometimes. If I get mad at golf, I'm like, okay, look what my mom has gone through, and she still has a smile on her face with the most upbeat personality and positive attitude. So she's inspired me just to be the best person I can possibly be.
Keely in the middle.
Hey, Lexi.
Hi.
You've talked a bit about your approach to social media and how it's changed in the past few months. I'm curious if you can kind of point to how that's helped you on the golf course, because it seems to have had a positive effect.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the exact result of why I'm playing well, but it has helped. Sometimes I get too involved with my social media just because, I love reaching out to my fans and giving them an inside look of what goes into my life or just how I'm a normal 24-year-old, and just let them experience that with me. So, I mean, I love social media on that aspect, just giving the fans an inside look. But, I've realized that I just need the time for myself and really just focus on what makes me happy and what I can do to make my game the best. And that's what I've been doing. I still have Instagram, which I love. I post all my pictures, and I have my puppy page too. So, I still do that. I'm just not on it like I used to be, checking comments and everything like that. So I just post and then let it go.
Anything further for Lexi? Well, Lexi is off number 10 at 9:08 with Inbee Park and Area Jitanyagurn. Good luck.
Thank you.